going down? Basement Bands, Channel Thor's Thoughts, the show. I'm back. It's another McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse, the Flash movie. It's another Batman, except this is just the Batman, the Flash movie, or Batman, the Flash. So, this is your, not Michael Keaton Batman, but your Batfleck. Your last ever appearance of the Batfleck, which I think is interesting. Because he's been in what? This will be the fourth movie? Dawn of Justice, Justice League. This? No, third movie? No. Is that true? Is that a real thing? Is that real? I know there's two versions of Justice League, but tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. Third movie? Dang. All right. So this Batman is a little bit more bare bones than your Keaton Batman. He comes with a pair of fists, which is cool. I mean, you know, I love a good fist. And then he's got open hands on him, which are for driving the motorcycle. So part of the wave, I didn't get it. Might pick it up down the road. So, you know, the motorcycle's cool. It's the one you see in the trailers, but I mean, the Batmobile, if I'm going to go with one vehicle from the movie, it's the Batmobile. So there's your card. It's that, again, that concept card. It's whatever. And your handy dandy McFarlane standee. So obviously the Barry Allen, so we started our reviews for this wave with the maskless Keaton, I think. And then we went on to Barry Allen's Flash. Then hopefully the Batman and Batmobile are up by the time this is up. And the Batsuit Flash, Barry Allen, are all up on the channel now. And then this is the fourth. And then we got Barry Flash and Supergirl coming. And then we're finished with the Flash movie wave. Probably just in time for the Flash movie, if I'm honest. If I'm being 100% honest. Because it's June. As I tape this, June 3rd. June 16th is the movie. Can I get them all done before? We will find out. Boom. There you go. This Batman is pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I mean, you can't see his eyes at all. Like, pretty much he doesn't have eyes, which is interesting. It's an interesting sculpt. Everyone says the head sculpt stinks. It does. If it wasn't Batfleck and this was just some basic Batman, it would probably be a decent head sculpt. But since it's supposed to be Ben Affleck's Batman, it's boot. Like, I've seen some aftermarket ones you can get that are pretty all right. I've thought about it. I'm not going to pull the trigger yet. Ooh. Ah. Ow. 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 Oh, there we go. My hand wasn't on all the way, and when I tried to put it on, the gauntlet like sliced me. I dig this suit. The bat symbol in the middle is very subtle. The cloth cape is dope. That every Batman in this wave has a cloth cape is amazing. Like, honestly amazing. But the gauntlets, the armor in general is really cool. This might be the coolest Batfleck suit he's ever gotten. I like the thigh wraps. Those are maybe my favorite part. I mean, I've seen Mr. Lee do some sick stuff with this figure. Awesome toy photographer on Instagram and stuff. Go check out his stuff. He has done some amazing repaints on this. You know, the mobility actually might be better than this Batman, the Bale Batman. Yeah, he's all the way, which is crazy to say because this Batman's got the shoulder pads. His shoulder pads, he's got them, but they're so minimal that they don't hinder his shoulder coming up at all. So you can get him flying in. I like how his belt is not gold. It is gold, but it's not like yellow. It's not super bright. And then they did the nice thing with the knee pads and the shin pads where if you move the ankle or move the foot and move the knee, they're not connected at certain points. So they come together and the armor's like complete. But if you have them like bent up, then it has those gaps in there. It's good. I mean, this is a really good figure. This Is it some green in there? You get some green tinge in there in the light. Like when you spin them around, there's some greens, there's some grays. I hate to love this Batman as much as I do. I think I need to get a secondary head sculpt. That might be what I have to do. Because I don't hate the head sculpt, but I would love a better one, and I know there's better ones out there. And help the 3D printers of the world. Wow. Dang it. It's a good Batman. It's a really good Batman. This is a solid, it's not better than the Justice League version of this Batman, not by a long shot. And it's not better than this Batman. It's probably better than the maskless Keaton Batman. I don't think it's better than the Dark Knight Rises or the Dark Knight Trilogy Batman because we're talking about movie Batmans here. Oh, it's good though. It's better than you think it is. It's better than people give it credit for too. That suit especially, solid, really solid. If it wasn't Batflag, it would maybe get a much higher grade. Well, let's find out. Batman the Flash, real name Bruce Wayne, under the guise of the masked vigilante Batman, billionaire Bruce Wayne has not only stepped out of the shadows to become the reluctant leader of the Justice League, but is also a friend and mentor to teammate Barry Allen. Having experienced loss on personal, local, and global fronts, Bruce is a source of unparalleled knowledge and understanding to the Flash in his superhero journey. So it's cool that he's like the mentor to this Flash before he messes up the timeline and erases him, and then this Batman comes back or goes into a different multiverse, whatever, and then this Flash becomes a Flash. It's all very mucky, and I'm very excited to see it in the movie. I'm going to give this Batman, he's a higher grade than this, but he's not as good as these two. And I think this one I gave a 10, and then he was like 9, so I'm going 8.5. He might have been 8.5 too, and he might, I think I'm going to go 8. Solid 8. Which is good. That's a pretty good figure. 8 is high. 8 is probably, and I might be being generous, but that suit is dope. Suit is dope. Go get him. Batman Movie Wave. Have you picked up any? Are you getting any? Do you love him? Do you hate him? Tell me. Go ahead in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Basement Banner all over the interwebs. Till the next one, you know what to do. You know to do it. Deuces.